Well, hello YouTube. A Wednesday evening, nice and sunny, bit windy. Temperature gauge is saying about 18 degrees at the moment, but apparently the wind's making it feel like 16, apparently. But it's a hell of an improvement on the 33 degrees we had on Monday. Chance to get away from the horrible B road. The road from Beverley to Malton. Horrible road, I've never liked riding on it. And taking a few other villages on the way up to Friday Thorpe. This one, as you might have seen by that sign, Middleton on the Wolds. Today's been a rainy old day, but evening's set fair, and then there's a fair bit of rain blowing around the rest of the week, which we're badly in need of, probably not enough. And I thought I'd have a quick look at the Preserve Railway, because apparently they've managed to get their hands on some more track, and there's now talk of the extension into the next field. The one prior to them getting onto the formation proper. I think by what I've read, somebody managed to get wind of track that was being ripped up by National Railways, British Railway, what you want to call them. And it looks like they might have done a deal for a fair bit of track. I don't know if it's one or two sets of points, and Bullhead Rail, and by what I can see, in pretty good condition. I'm just coming up on the railway now. Let's have a look and see what they've done. Been trying that out on this comfort saddle. When I did that ride the other day with Chris, came back saddle sore. It was because that saddle was making me sweat in these jeans. So I put the Airtex Sequel on, see if I can stop the problem. Right, let's see if I can see what they've done. Oh yeah, dead obvious. You can see where they put the new rail in, the gap where the red boarding has gone. Yeah, that siding is complete. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a point up there that leads into what will be this shed's yard. Okay, so that's at maximum zoom, so it's going to be very difficult to get a steady picture. There's a fence, and of course that stupid thing drops in the way. But where's the finger? Right here, between the signal box and this plate wagon. Can you see there? There's a great big pile of track panels. That's what they must have brought back. Let's see if I can get a better picture with my camera rather than the video camera. They've come a long way in 10 years since they started the railway. I absolutely love it. Let's see if we can find a bit better way home. Just had a quick cup of tea. I never stop long. I don't know if it's something to do with my age, but I find I enjoy riding the bikes more than I enjoy the culture. if you know what I mean. It's always worth a second look on that corner, it's so flipping blind. Yeah, pond's low. I'll have a ride down Beardale. Just have to go careful down here because there's a lot of loose road chippings and chalk and God, it's like marbles. Get on the back brake, not the front brake, you know. Oh, it looks like they've repaired the road. Oh, they've repaired the road. Hey, look at this. Whoa. Oh my word. Well, that's a fast... Oh my word, look at that. So, this, where we are here, this is North Yorkshire. That's East Yorkshire. You'll see where the road changes. They've gone to the county boundary. Can you see that? North Yorkshire, East Yorkshire. Mind you, in fairness, if they scrape this off with a bloody shovel, the road isn't too bad. This would stand just, you know, tar and chippings, and you can see here, look, this has been renewed. It's tractors that are doing it. Obviously it's tractors that use it the most, but they're ripping up the surface. You can see the ripples where they've ripped up the surface. And this hot, well, I suppose this hot weather doesn't help. Now I'm out, I'm pleased I'm out. We kept going up the hill, we'd end up at the church and in Fimber village. It's literally just at the top of the brow there. We'll go down here for a change. I'll be down here for a while. Just need to cross back over. I think by the time we get to this bike's service, it'll be ready for a new pair of tyres. So I'm starting to look around at what options there are. I'd quite like the idea of something that's not a full-on. I want something that's road orientated, sort of 70-30 road bias. That'll just do light gravel and stuff like that. These tyres that I've got on a bit, I think they've been very good. But then the other night I was listening to Carbon Pit Bikes, and they were saying they thought that the tyres, the OEM tyres that come in the Monkey, they thought were rubbish. But they ride their bikes really hard, I don't. But I'd have to say, I like the tyres on my Monkey bike. I'd have them again. But they were implying there was nylon in them, you know, like some of these cheap Chinese tyres that we used to get. So I don't know. But I definitely want to keep that chunky pattern. I don't want to go Kenda big blocks, that's bloody pointless. I don't need things like that. There we are, and then this brings us out onto the Moulton Road. It's a lovely piece of road, is this. But unfortunately, just down there, just as you're going into Warren, where the crossroads are that takes you onto the North Wales Valley, there was a fatality, an elderly chap on a motorbike. Really sad. Really sad. I don't know whether he got knocked down crossing the junction or what, I don't know. But every year we have this, it's just sad. I suppose it's more reported on than maybe car fatalities. Can I get by with her? Yeah, easy. It's because it's a motorbike, if you know what I mean. Do you know, there's a side of me that would love to own a little grey Fergie. There's a little RS250 Aprilia just gone past us, and and a wonderful smell of two-stroke. Oh, I never get tired of that. That smells of my youth. Ding, 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 ding. The only two-stroke we've ever had was my daughter had a Yamaha BK something 50cc moped. Oh no, that's a lie, because we also had a puck. Our Ian had a puck. Yeah, how can I forget that? Pedal like hell and fill the garage full of two-stroke fumes. Yeah, so two. I think the Seagull seat saddle on here is a win. It's been good on every bike I've ever used it on. I have one on the Monkey, I swear by it. I didn't think it would work. Well, I didn't put it on the CL because of the brown saddle, but come back from Gothland with Chris. Oh, my backside was absolutely red raw. It's bloody really badly saddle sore. I've never had I ain't had a saddle do it to me in ages. In fact, I can't think of one that did. But I think it was a mixture of really hot day and just no air getting underneath. Well, I think it's a win. I'm going to leave it on. I don't care what it looks like. You can still see it's got a brown saddle. Has to be said, there's something very satisfying about this little 500. It's a nice place to be. Isn't it silly? I mean, it cost half of what that NT11 cost, or my Africa Twin for that matter. But I would have this over any of the big bikes. I always come back from a ride on it feeling chilled out and in a happy place. As I say, this evening I went out at 6 o'clock and I thought, oh, I don't know, I mean, I can't be bothered. And I thought, no, go on, you've got to go for a ride on your bike. You've got to. And I am so pleased I talked myself into it. Anyway, I do hope that you've enjoyed this Wednesday evening bimble with me and the mighty CL. And from Garton on the Wold in East Yorkshire, I'll say bye for now.
There goes Graham on the mighty CL.